Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2025 Winter Splendor for the UPMC Foundation. Tonight, before we get started with the official part in the ballroom, we're going to take a little tour of all the things you should be looking at before you go to the ballroom as well. Now, Stephanie is here from Your Jewelry Box. Ladies and gentlemen, it is shopping, the easiest shopping you can do. Now, Stephanie, I had them pull out the snowflake pendant because it's the Winter Splendor. Tell us, the snowflake in the middle moves.
The center stone, which is a diamond, it does move in the center of the gorgeous snowflake pendant. It's set in sterling silver, natural diamonds, so it's an awesome piece to have for the event tonight.
Listen, that's the best snowflake you can have. You don't have to shovel it. You don't have to do anything with it. It is perfect. So, Stephanie, tell us about a percentage of every sale tonight goes back to the foundation.
Absolutely. We're so excited to be here again this year. We love coming to this event. Any piece that is purchased during the event, a portion of it will go back to the UPMC Foundation tonight.
And there is a special ring in the silent auction.
Absolutely. It's so cool. It's a bow ring, super sparkly, so fun. It's an awesome piece.
All right. And then the creme de la creme. Later tonight in the live auction, a rose-cut black diamond halo pendant valued at $4,000. I mean, who wouldn't love it?
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. I love the contrast of the white and black diamonds set in the rose gold. It's just something different and fun, and it's just an awesome piece to have.
All right, Stephanie, everybody, if you're in the ballroom, if you're out and about, come visit Stephanie, Your Jewelry Box. A big thank you to Devin and the entire team for supporting Winter Splendor. A percentage of every sale tonight goes back to the foundation. You're giving, you're making the community better, and you're going home with beautiful jewelry. What more can we ask for?
There's not much more you can ask for. Everybody loves sparkle.
We love sparkle. That's the theme of tonight. We love sparkle. So we're going to go find something else to showcase with you here. But Your Jewelry Box, they're here. Come shopping. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, welcome to Winter Splendor. And as we're gearing up before you come into the ballroom, we're showcasing some of the things that are going on in the convention center. Chip Mock is here. He's a caricature artist, and he's drawing fun cartoons. So please make sure you stop and see him. We've got some special people here. Sierra Kaufman, UPMC Foundation. Kind of one of the main ladies behind tonight. If you've been to any event, you know that there are some key people making sure it happens. And these are the people responsible for Sierra, her parents. So what do you think of your caricature so far?
Oh,
we love it.
Yes,
we love it.
It's wonderful.
Oh, Chip's like, you are giving away. Aww.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It looks just like us.
So is this going up on the wall at home?
Oh, sure. Sierra's going to frame it.
I love it. It might be your Christmas present.
Yeah.
You might have gotten an early look, and it'll have a nice frame on it.
Chip, let them see our great thing here.
So yes, those beautiful, Chip. Beautiful, Chip. So. Again, out supporting your daughter, but what do you think about the foundation in general, just helping to raise money for a good cause?
It's a great idea. Lots of money comes in to help the people. It's a good thing.
And it's a beautiful place that they have to put this together, and everything seems to just be going just the way that she all planned it.
She'll be able to breathe a sigh of relief later. Anybody that's done events knows it's a little hectic during it, but she's got a great staff here at the Convention Center backing her for another 9th annual Winter Splendor. So come by, see Chip Mock. He's putting the caricature in a beautiful little sleeve. Look, this way you can't bend it going home. You know what? Our idea. You guys can frame it and give it to Sierra. There. Your Christmas shopping is done. Now do you know what you need to do, Dad?
What's that?
Take your beautiful wife over to Your Jewelry Box.
Oh, yeah.
And buy some jewelry.
Oh.
If we can find the place.
It's right down the hallway. Make her right. I promise you can't get lost. Jewelry, caricatures, silent auction, 50-50. So many great things to do. If you haven't stopped by each of those locations yet, make sure you do. We'll be back in just a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Winter Splendor. We are a highlight of all the things happening out in the hallway. So if you're in the ballroom watching this, get out in the hallway and take advantage of all of this fun stuff. We're here with lots of laughs. Tell me what's happening over here. It feels like sci-fi, but I think it's just a drone. We're safe, right?
That's right. We have an 8-ounce drone going around our little clients over here doing a 360 booth.
I love it. The McCreary family, they are members. They're here for tonight. Dee Dee is one of our honorees. But look at this. It's getting like 360. So like they're partying and you're seeing all around.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
And
you don't have to stand on a stand or anything like that. The drone just goes around you. You can do whatever you want in one spot. It's safe and easy.
come on out to Lots of Laugh. And then after you've done your drone 360, voila, there is a selfie booth. We love it. And look at the colors. Like, this is winter splendor in a backdrop. Come out and take the photos. Now, I am going to give full warning. If you're doing the 360, if you're doing the backdrop, it is going to come up on the big screen sometime tonight during dinner. So be careful maybe what you do, because it is going to be up there. But have some fun, showcase winter splendor. It's beautiful. It's a great backdrop. Come on out to the selfie station. Come out to the 360. Lots of laughs are here. We're going to have a fun night, and you want to capture the memories. So come on out to the hallway. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Winter Splendor 2025. We've showcased all the fun things to do out in the hallway, but right here in the ballroom, we've got lottery tickets, and the 50-50 raffle is traveling around. So stop the ladies when you see them so that you can get your 50-50 tickets. But tell me who is selling our lottery tickets.
My name's Bill Berry and Jamie Miller. We're selling the lottery tickets here. It's $10 for $400 worth of lottery tickets here. So come back and then help join us, and maybe you can win.
These guys are getting a little lonely back here at the back of the ballroom. So they should bring you guys some drinks and buy tickets, right?
Right. Many drinks and a lot of tickets.
All right. Well, here's $10. We're going to do a sale. You got a sale. These are purple tickets. And for $10. And the 50-50 ladies are going around. So, ladies, where are you in the room? Wave your hand. There they are. They're in the middle of the room. So stop the ladies for your 50-50s, but come back to the gentlemen for the lottery tickets. You definitely want to. It's a great way to be a winner. Also inside the ballroom are all of the silent auction items. We're talking wine. We're talking rings. We're talking bourbon. We're talking flowers for a year. Those are just a few of the highlights. So bid high, bid often, get to the back of the ballroom, and then we're going to start things on stage about 7 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will take your seats, we will get Winter Splendor 2025 officially kicked off tonight. How's everybody feeling for a Friday evening? How's everybody feeling for a Friday evening? Okay, all right. I was like, wait a minute. I got to make sure everybody's alive and well in my audience tonight. I want to say good evening and officially welcome you. My name is Amy Mearkle. I am the Director of Marketing for the Del Grosso family of companies. I'm also your midday host on Froggy 98.1, if there's any country music fans in the room. I am honored tonight to be here as your mistress of ceremonies. No small deed, no small task, keeping this many doctors and nurses on time. But I'm gonna do my best. But it's a great Friday night of fun and fundraising. Tonight we are celebrating UPMC Altoona Foundation's 9th annual Winter Splendor. Let's give them a round of applause. 9 years. And tonight your program booklet is like your sneak peek, your UPMC portal of what's happening tonight. Everything you need to know is right at your fingertips in your book. Now, some of this evening's program will be shown via video, followed by a short live auction, and then a paddle call for fundraising for a new employee gym at UPMC Altoona. Keeping our employees fit, healthy, and happy makes patients happy as well. Tonight, it's a Friday night where the doctors made sure you have free wine on your table. Let's give them a round of applause. They are prescribing wine for a night of fundraising. The more you drink, the more you'll spend. That's the goal. Dig deep into those pockets. You get the tax benefit, and you're going to make everybody smile with your purchases tonight. Here's a little bit of a rundown of what's happening tonight. There are tickets for the basket raffle. Many baskets contain some great valuable gift cards. Our silent auction in the back of the room here in the ballroom features 12 high-quality items. On the big screen, you're going to be able to track your bidding on each silent auction. Listen, flowers for a year, a wine, bourbon, those are just some of the highlights. You can't go wrong with those kind of silent auction items. In the back of the room as well, we've got our 50-50 drawing. Alyssa and Jess, are they still working the room? I think these ladies are working hard tonight. Flag them down, give them a wave, make sure you get your 50-50, $5 a chance. Alyssa and Jess will be circulating throughout the room tonight with your tickets. We can't say enough about our friends from your jewelry box. They've joined us again. Devin and Carrie Wallen and their entire staff have a beautiful selection of jewelry available for purchase right outside of the ballroom. My right, your left. And a portion of every piece of jewelry purchased this evening is being donated back to the foundation by your jewelry box. They have a beautiful ring in the silent auction. And ladies and gentlemen, I told you that book, your program, that's your Bible for tonight. Take a look at that beautiful pendant that's going to be in our live auction a little bit later. Gentlemen, if you've done something to upset the lady in your life, you should be bidding on that. It might get you out of the dog box. To add to an evening of fun, there's caricatures being drawn and the fun selfie station with printed photos with your friends. Now, I am giving the warning. I gave the warning earlier when we did our little live shots around the area. When you get your selfie taken, when you get the drone around you, it will come up on the screen in here. So just be careful what you do. It's going to come up on the screen. But have some fun with that. Take some great photos home. A big thank you to Andrea Hamill at Peterman's Flower Shop. Let's give her a round of applause for our beautiful bouquets and centerpieces on the tables. Now again, tonight's fundraising. At the end of the evening, feel free to take the bouquets in the centerpieces, but don't take the vases, okay? Or vases, if that's how you say it. Leave the vases or vases behind, but you may take the flowers from your table. And then at the end of the night, on your way out, the #1 family-owned pasta sauce company in the country is donating a new white sauce for you to take home and try. Our new Alfredo sauces from the Del Grosso family of companies have kicked off in grocery stores this year. So sticking with the Winter Splendor theme, a white sauce to go home with you. It's white stuff you don't have to shovel other into your mouth when you have a meal. So enjoy your new sauce from the Del Grosso family of companies. At this time, I would like to bring to the microphone the chairman of the UPMC Foundation. Please make welcome Mr. Bill Wallen.
Thank you, Amy. And good evening. I am Bill Wallen. It's my honor to serve as the chair of the UPMC Altoona Foundation and to welcome all of you on behalf of all of our board members. Our foundation continues to grow each and every year and flourish because of the generous support of all the loyal donors that we have, many of whom are here tonight. Please join me in a round of applause for all the founders, for the members, for the donors, for the volunteers, and all the people who contribute to the Foundation's ability to support the Altoona UPMC patients and staff and to be great partners with other health-giving agencies in the community. So join me in a round of applause for all the helpers. Thanks. I just want to mention a couple of the programs that we have funded during the past year. And then I'd like you to look, each of the tables has a report that we do each year for the community on what the foundation has done in our community. So take an opportunity to look at that. Also take an opportunity to look out in the lobby. There are poster boards with quotes and thank you notes from a number of the organizations that we have assisted and showing their gratitude to the foundation for what we've been able to do. So when you have an opportunity, check that out too. In the past year, we have funded over $50,000 in scholarships for nurses and for lab workers in order to help with the staff shortages in those fields. We have been a part of $1 million in grant funding to construct the behavioral health pod in the emergency department, which will enable the hospital to provide superior care in behavioral health and also take some of the pressure off the emergency department. We've been part of grants to community organizations of over $1 million during the past year. And with that, we have supported schools, teams, the arts, music, all kinds of organizations in the community. We are a good partner. We are a good partner with our governmental units. We are good partners with all of the community organizations. As I said, take a look at all of the other programs that we have funded during the past year. To conclude, I just want to thank Tim Balcone and his staff for all the work that they do during the year and for all the staff and the volunteers who've helped make tonight possible. Anyhow, enjoy your evening and support the foundation even more.
Thank you very much, Bill. Now you've heard about all the great things the foundation has done. That's why we're here tonight, to raise the money so they can continue to support the community, support the hospital, a new gym for the employees this year. Just a few of the goals of tonight's fundraising efforts. Well, before we enjoy a meal together, and before we have a great night of education, fundraising, and giving some awards to amazing people who have done great things for the hospital, we need to send a message to the big man upstairs. So please make welcome Bishop Mark Bartchak to give our invocation and prayer for dinner tonight.
Let us pray. We praise and bless you, God of all creation, whose very life and love permeates our world, and whose goodness fills our hearts with joy. You are present to us in the winter splendor of this day, and especially as we gather in this place. We have been brought together as friends and colleagues, benefactors and beneficiaries of the healthcare mission of UPMC Altoona. Guide us and strengthen us as a people committed to justice and mercy, to healing and compassion toward all who are in need. Pour forth your blessing on us, renew us and refresh us in our mission, making us effective leaders and wise stewards of the bountiful gifts that we have received. Bless our families and our friends, our neighborhoods and our communities. Bless the food that we are about to share as a sign of your goodness to us. Bless those who prepared it and who will serve it. Make us ever mindful of those who lack the basic needs of life. May our meal and our celebration nourish our bodies and lift our spirits, and strengthen the bonds that unite us in love and faithful service. With grateful hearts, we make this prayer, Lord God, in your holy name. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your delicious meal from Chef Tom here at the Convention Center and the staff. Enjoy the meal, bid high, bid often, go get some lottery tickets, get some 50-50 chances. Go out and visit your jewelry box for some great jewelry. Dinner is now going to be served. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for the rest of tonight's program. Enjoy. How was it not having to cook dinner tonight? Let's give a big round of applause for Chef Tom Schilling and the entire staff here at the Blair County Convention Center. Thank you so much again for taking a Friday night to be here for the 9th annual Winter Splendor, a night of fun, fundraising. Please make sure you're checking those silent auction bids. They're going to be popping up on the screen. Get your 50-50s, get your lottery tickets. Tonight is about making a difference in your own community. Tonight, we're going to start our official program with the man in charge. Please make welcome to the stage Mike Corso, the president of UPMC Altoona and Bedford. Come on down, Mr. Mike.
Well, thank you, Amy. It's always hard to follow Amy. Never a easy task. I certainly will do my very best. So good evening to all of you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mike Corso, and it is my tremendous honor to be the president of UPMC Altoona. I've worked for our local healthcare system for the last 31 years, and every day has been a pleasure and something I am very proud of. So tonight I want to welcome you to Winter Splendor. This is our premier fundraising event for UPMC Altoona. We've been doing this for a long time, but one of the things that we like to do at UPMC Altoona, and our employees, my folks that work with me out there, know that I do this. We always start our meetings with wins. And I think our first win tonight, and normally there's a bunch of employees that are sitting out there thinking I'm going to call on them, but I'm not going to. But the win tonight is what a great event. The food has been phenomenal. The room is outstanding. Tim's team has done a wonderful job getting everything set up. So if we could just take a minute and give the Convention Center staff a hand, as well as our planners and everything else. So I believe that we are going to have some stuff to talk about tonight, and then we're going to talk a little bit about some of our awards. And we have several of our employees that are going to be recognized, and I'm proud to say that most of these are people that I have worked with, actually all of them. So all of you are making a contribution to the success of tonight's event with your attendance and sponsorships. I would like to thank our corporate sponsor, UPMC and UPNC Health Plan, our event sponsors, Benzel's Bretzel Bakery, Bob Montler and Lee Industries, Lori Ruzzi and Bob Biter Electric, Reliance Bank, and to the UPMC Altoona medical staff, who is our wine sponsor this evening. In addition, I call your attention to our over 50 table and friend sponsors listed in this evening's program book. You are the backbone of this event, so a heartfelt thank you to all of you for that. Bishop Mark, I want to thank you for providing the evening's invocation. And finally, I'd like to recognize our public officials who are with us this evening. At my table, we have Mayor Matt Pacifico. Your hands up. Representative Lou Schmidt and Scott Barger. Please stand and be recognized. Each of you have our deepest gratitude for your generous support. In addition to the award presentations tonight, there's also a bit of a kickoff. We're taking advantage of the fact that we have such a large crowd tonight. And we're talking about an initiative called Minutes Matter. This initiative helps provide community members with access to basic emergency information and education that could potentially help them save a life. Minutes Matter focuses on common life-threatening emergencies where bystanders may be able to lend assistance. Situations like opioid overdose, mental health crises, uncontrolled bleeding, or cardiac events are all instances where a little education could make a difference. I'm pleased to announce that UPMC Altoona, in partnership with the City of Altoona, are launching the Minutes Matter initiative here in our community to increase awareness about life-saving interventions like AED usage, chest compressions, bleeding control, and Narcan administration. I would also like to recognize our community education leader and fellow classmate of the 1989 Altoona High School. Tom Mara is our community education leader. Is Tom somewhere out there? Tom, if you could stand up. Tom is going to help lead this charge over the next several months in our community. I have a little story that we want to tell, and it's certainly one I'm sure you've heard, but I want to bring attention to it. So on September 18th, Spencer Davis was participating in a Hollidaysburg High School football team practice when he was struck in the chest by another player's shoulder during a punt return scenario. This resulted in Spencer's collapse to the ground and eventual cardiac arrest. Fortunately, assistant coach Joe Montrella, who is CPR certified, and many of you know is the spouse of Christy Montrella, who's a nurse practitioner at UPMC Altoona, and also the son-in-law of one of our former healthcare honorees, Loretta Wallen, was there. He immediately initiated CPR. Hollidaysburg area senior high school athletic trainer Amy Smearman brought one of the school's AED devices to the field, and 911 was called within minutes of Spencer's breathing became difficult. Joe called his wife, Christy, who was on duty at the hospital alongside Dr. Jabbour. Dr. Jabbour is not with us tonight. He's actually visiting his parents in Houston. He wanted me to pass his well wishes on to the family as well. But Christy continued to provide care instructions to Joe, ensuring they were doing everything they could. After CER began, a pulse was detected. However, Spencer lost consciousness and his color became bluish. Eventually, after continuing CPR and 2 AED shocks were used, a pulse was detected. Spencer and his mom, Jennifer, who had come to his side, were transported via ambulance to UPMC Altoona. Once they arrived at the hospital, Christy and Dr. Jabbour were waiting and were able to stabilize Spencer for his eventual transfer to UPMC Children's to receive further treatment. This young man's life was saved by CPR and the use of an AED. The heroic acts of the bystanders in a very timely manner shows that minutes truly do matter. The school staff who were trained in CPR and the proper use of the AED made all the difference. We are honored to have Spencer and his mom, Jennifer, and his father, Dave, here with us this evening. They are working together to bring attention for the need for CPR training in our community by sharing their experience. I would like to ask Spencer, Jen, and Dave to please stand and be recognized. Thank you for coming this evening and the work you're doing to highlight the need for CPR training and AED availability in our community. I'd also like to extend our deepest gratitude to all the caregivers who played a role in Spencer's care on that day. UPMC offers training programs for hands-only CPR to students and staff in our area, and I'm told that there's a picture behind me, maybe, or somewhere over there. We have a young lady, Riley Fuchs, who is a student at Hollidaysburg Area High School. Riley attended hands-on CPR training at UPMC Altoona just months earlier. Riley is the first student shown in the CPR class photo. She is a student athletic trainer and was one of the many individuals who called 911 when Spencer collapsed. Riley and anybody else who was at that class, please stand and be recognized. Riley's mom, Dana, is a nurse with UPMC Altoona, and this is just another example of how community education can help save lives. My heartfelt thanks to you all for attending this evening and raising awareness for the need for CPR training in our community. To that end, I am pleased to say and share that UPMC Altoona has provided an additional AED to the Hollidaysburg School District, as well as CPR training for 25 additional staff members. Also, in the past year, the UPMC Altoona Foundation provided significant funding to assist the Altoona Area School District into upgrading AEDs to nearly all its facilities. Moving forward, UPMC Altoona Foundation will work to fund CPR training in our local schools. An additional focus of Minutes Matter is learning how to stop the bleed. Amy Stair from our trauma department spends hours in local schools and with different law enforcement agencies, at public venues and with private employers distributing Stop the Bleed kits, providing instructions on how to use them in the case of a bleeding emergency. An injured person sometimes only has as little as 3 minutes when major blood loss occurs. The availability and accessibility of Stop the Bleed kits, along with training Good Samaritans in our community on how to use them can save a life. Amy couldn't be with us tonight, but I'd really like to give Amy a round of applause, even in absentia. She does a lot of great work in our community. While these two outreach efforts are only a portion of the Minutes Matter program, they serve as a reminder that you don't have to be a trained medical professional to make a difference in someone's life. At the scene of most accidents, health emergencies, natural disasters, or other crises, bystanders are usually the first people on the scene until trained emergency professionals arrive. Learning simple and easy to understand emergency skills empowers bystanders to provide the critical help in life-threatening and highly stressful situations. So we're really excited about this program. You're going to be hearing a lot more about it as the months progress. That's kind of the kickoff meeting and discussion for our Minutes Matter. The next thing that I want to talk about is probably my favorite topic, which is our hospital. And this is certainly the unscripted part, which is making Tim, I'm sure, tremendously uncomfortable. But these are the things that we like to. So one of the things that we speak of often, and the employees who are in the room are going to know this, we talk about controllable factors. What 3 things can we control? We can control access to care, we can control the quality of the care we provide, and we can control the patient experience, meaning how kind we are to our patients and our family members when they're in the hospital. Our goal is to provide, from a throughput perspective, the right care at the right place at the right time. This is the thing that keeps us moving every single day. Our goal are those 3 things that are the most important. Everything that we're working on in our hospital over the last year, forever as long as I can remember actually, has been about those 3 things. And if we can improve on each of those items, we will certainly be in a much better place from that standpoint. Very briefly, I just want to shed some light on some of the projects that are happening this year, this upcoming year. We're replacing a linear accelerator, which is a radiation oncology tool, a huge project. Our emergency department behavioral health unit is coming online and should be online in the next several months. This is a huge need in our community. There's been lots of community involvement with this from a funding standpoint, so we're really excited for that to happen as well. You may have seen on the news yesterday a relationship that we have with the Veterans Administration now. I don't know if that's a gong for me or if that was something else. Does that mean, it used to mean that's when you're done, right? I'm not sure if that's the case. I'll keep going, okay. So the VA program is, embeds a nurse liaison in our hospital. So if we have a patient who has veteran benefits or is a veteran, which is about 10% of our community, believe it or not, the VA liaison will be able to meet with them, have conversations about some of the benefits that they have. It's a really great program. It's an opportunity for us to collaborate with another healthcare provider in our community. I'm very proud of this. I'm really excited for the program, and I'm hoping that we have more good news to share about that. You know, the other thing that happens is very important with us is physician recruitment. We had a really good physician recruitment year. We recruited upwards of 15 different physicians. We have a brand new breast surgeon, Dr. Megan Marley, who's doing a wonderful job so far. Dr. Ahmed Dumi is our new neurosurgeon. Marco Ayala is a new ENT physician. We've recruited 5 or 6 different hospitalists that'll be starting interventional cardiology, trauma surgery, lots of other things, but we're always on the move. We're always trying to refill our coffers from a physician standpoint. And lastly, from a hospital standpoint, one of the things that's happening this coming year on September 27th, this is a computer thing, but we're converting to Epic. If you're a healthcare person, you understand the significance of this. So the entire IT system is changing across UPMC. UPMC Altoona, UPMC Bedford are in wave 1. So we'll be the first people that get to this. So what that means is every single system in UPMC will be linked. It'll be a wonderful thing, but it's a tremendously huge undertaking. It'll take so much time and effort by our staff to make this work right. So that are just a couple things. We call it Bridges. You'll be hearing more about it. It's an exciting time at the hospital, but those are kind of just a couple brief highlights. Like I said, I got the gong, so I'm going to have to move on. We'll move into the transition of our awards. So John Blackburn, if you could join me. Our first award this evening is a special recognition award for our recently retired Director of UPMC Chaplaincy Department. Tony Conrad, known as Chaplain Tony, has had a career filled with compassion and care for the hospital's patient and staff. Chaplain Tony is being recognized by a special proclamation from the Board of Directors for his service to our lead chaplain. And I'm going to introduce you to John Blackburn, who is the chairman of the board for both Altoona and Bedford. So, John.
Thank you, Mike. It is now my privilege to recognize this year's Healthcare Honors awardees. Good evening. I'm John Blackburn, UPMC Altoona and UPMC Bedford Board of Directors. This evening is my privilege on behalf of our Board of Directors to present a proclamation recognizing our recently retired head of UPMC Altoona's Chaplaincy Department, Tony Conrad. Okay. Honoring Tony for exemplary service and leadership. Whereas Tony Conrad has recently retired as the Director of Pastoral Care for UPMC Altoona and UPMC Bedford after 15 years of dedicated service. And whereas Tony Conrad has demonstrated exceptional leadership as the chairperson of the UPMC Altoona Bioethics Committee and co-chairperson of the System-Wide Pastoral Care Council. And whereas Tony has been recognized for his past practice in chaplaincy work, leading to UPMC Altoona housing the chaplain's professional retreat. And whereas Tony's program has been highly rated within UPMC, reflecting the commitment to excellence. And whereas Tony has had a courageous team in caring for thousands of COVID-19 patients at UPMC Altoona, fearlessly attending to patients at the bedside long before the full effects of COVID-19 were realized. Whereas Tony, leadership and dedication have made a significant difference in the lives of thousands of patients each year. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Directors of UPMC Altoona hereby expresses its deepest gratitude and appreciation to Tony Conrad for his exemplary work and outstanding leadership in patient care and chaplaincy. Be it further resolved that this proclamation be presented to Tony Conrad as a token of our esteem and recognition of this invaluable contribution to our community. On this 17th day of January, 1925, we congratulate and thank Tony Conrad, our chaplain. Is the framer? Yep.
So I think we're gonna hear a few words from Tony. Is that right, Tim? By video, yes. Oh, we want the award first. Okay, got it. See, we do follow instructions. Yeah. Tony.
All right, thank
Congratulations,
you.
Tony.
Congratulations.
Can we turn around so Chuck? Get in there, sneak in, John. Tony, we have a bag for you. We have a gift for you as well. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Thank you, John. You can go back to your seat.
Was born in Altoona, Pennsylvania, and raised in Altoona, Pennsylvania. I went to Bishop Guilfoyle High School, then I went to Penn State, and have a BS in Health Planning and Administration. I started out in supply chain as material manager for 5 years, and then after that had a career change. They were looking for a director of pastoral care, and we were at a management meeting one day, and so I went up and I said, "Sister, I think I know someone who's interested." And she said, "Who? Tell me who." I said, "Me." And she laughed and she said, "That's great, because I threw that hook out there at the meeting hoping I would catch you." So from there, I went on to, I got the position and went to school full-time, and certainly worked full-time. And so it was a real authentic calling, and it's one of the best decisions that I've ever made in my life. Coming from that business background in healthcare for all those years, it was kind of fun starting a pastoral care department, just taking those gifts and talents and skills and sort of applying them, responding to emergency calls, every patient death, every terminal extubation, every trauma, somewhere in the neighborhood of about 22 times a day in a 24-hour cycle. But in addition to that, just rounding and visiting, every new admission within 24 hours, rounding in the emergency room, the intensive care units, and every nursing unit, somewhere in the neighborhood of 5,500 patient visits a month. So our reach has been pretty extensive. And if I could highlight anything from my career, being with patients and families when they were dying, and end of life, during traumas, cardiac arrests. Certainly one of the most challenging times in my career was during COVID. Family members weren't allowed to visit, and we were sequestering patients in different areas of the hospital. A lot of long days and nights. I was just very blessed to be able to be family for the people that were sick and suffering. As I mentioned, that families weren't allowed in, so that definitely was probably the most challenging time in my career, very emotionally draining, but I know I was doing God's work by being present to them and just loving them through what could have been the worst day of their life. Very humbled. And to be honest with you, I didn't really want to accept it at first, because I just thought, oh, that's fine, I'll just be humble. But I thought, I need to honor them for recognizing me. But just want to thank a few people. I want to first and foremost thank God for just giving me the opportunity to have an amazing career. I want to thank UPMC and my former employers for the opportunity to work. I want to honor the foundation and the board for their kind recognition. And I also want to honor my family. To my wife, Sue, 4 children, 4 adult children, and 8 grandchildren. And some of my family are here this evening. I'm very grateful for them. Very blessed. Being a chaplain that's sometimes an around-the-clock profession, they've sacrificed along with me, so I thank you, family, as well.
Certainly, I've had the pleasure of working with Tony probably over the last 30 years, and everything that he said, I will echo those sentiments. Thank you to his family for sharing us with him. He was a light during a very dark time in our hospital during COVID, and I don't think anybody who wasn't there truly fully grasps that. But Tony, thank you from the bottom of our heart. We truly appreciate everything you've done. It is now my privilege to recognize this year's Healthcare Honor awardees. As you may recall, the Healthcare Honor Award are given to people whose career represent often decades of professional and personal contributions to UPMC's Altoona patients and our staff. These are often healthcare providers, administrative leaders, volunteers, donors, and trustees. I'm very proud to say that I have worked with every single one of these people at some level during the course of my career, and I know I'm better for it. So I consider them colleagues, coworkers, and certainly friends. Tonight's first honoree is Dr. Don Beckstead. Dr. Beckstead's career began at UPMC in 1978 after completing the residency at UPMC Altoona's Altoona Family Physicians. During Dr. Beckstead's 18 years as a director of AFP, family medicine practice, he rose to the position of prominence as a leader in family medicine, serving on the board of the Family Medicine Consortium, the Committee of Curriculum and Professional Development for Pennsylvania Academy of Family Physicians, as well as many other professional organizations. Doctor has also served as director of the Pregnancy Care Center and Women's Health and Wellness at UPMC Altoona. Dr. Beckstead has brought strong growth to AFP's practice, including the addition of a transitional year internship and a palliative care program. Here are some thoughts on his career and awards by the man himself, Dr. Beckstead.
I was born in Cleveland, Ohio in 1957, which unfortunately makes me a lifelong Browns fan, which is a tough place to be sometimes. Eventually got into medical school, which I attended at the University of Maryland's Medical School in Baltimore. And then once I was in medicine, when I was an intern, Mitch Joseph was one of my attendings. And he was a pretty smart guy, but also he was a very fun guy. And he made learning and teaching fun, which I've tried to carry on that philosophy to this day, and I think we've been pretty successful with that. Well, I have lots of highlights in my mind about my career. As program director, one of the things we decided to do was to change from just a doctor seeing a patient to a team approach to family medicine. We hired a nurse patient care coordinator. We hired a pharmacist, and he's in the office most of the days, helps with our hospital a little bit. We hired a dietitian, we hired a social worker, and all those folks are available to help the residents and the faculty, for that matter, in the care of their patients at our office on a day-to-day basis. Well, my philosophy of patient care is that the patient should be the one making the decisions. So my job, as I see it, is to communicate the choices to the patients and then the pros and cons of each of those choices. And that's made a huge difference in terms of, I think, the outcomes for our patients over the years. My wife I met when I was an intern in Altoona. She was actually working for the drug company Mearkle, but she's a pharmacist by trade. So when I met her, it was at a drug company dinner that they had for the residents. I had to switch my ER shift that day to get to that dinner. And then the end result is I've been married now to that wonderful woman for 38 years. We have 2 children. David is now an engineer. He lives in Pittsburgh, married to Hope, who's a wonderful daughter-in-law. And my daughter Amanda, who's married to Nick, who's a wonderful son-in-law, she's actually a nurse anesthetist at our hospital. So it's nice to kind of be working with someone who I know really, really well. Well, receiving the Healthcare Honors Award was quite a privilege for me. I'm very humbled by it. I kind of feel like as a recipient of an award, you're really representing your whole organization. And we have a tremendous, tremendous thing. I feel like AFP is still one of the best kept secrets in town. We have a wonderful training program that I feel truly is one of the top-notch programs in the nation for family medicine. And thankfully, the word has kind of gotten out over the years. But what makes that so true is that we have the 14 core faculty that I work with certainly deserve this award equally as much as I would. We also have a tremendous staff that takes great care of our patients, that help us out day in, day out, and I would have to be recognizing them just as much as anybody else here with this award.
Thank you, Dr. Beckstead. I would now like to invite Dr. Matthew Bouchard, president of the UPMC Altoona medical staff, to join me in coming to the table to present Dr. Beckstead with his award. This is where we yell, "Come on down, Matt," so you're supposed to run. Just kidding. There you go. So I'll let you get this. We're going to go over here. We'll head over this way. Thank you, Dr. Beckstead. Congratulations. Get a picture here. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you. Actually do wish Dr. Jabbour was here because he would see me exercising. That's more steps than I walk most days. So our next Healthcare Honors Award recipient is Delored McCreary, affectionately known to all at the hospital and all who know her as Dee Dee. Dee Dee's latest role at UPMC saw her serving as Director of Organizational Development and Nursing Education, as well as graduate research. Dee Dee's tenure was filled with accomplishments and initiatives in nursing education at UPMC Altoona, including the creation of UPMC's Altoona Nursing Professional Practice Model. For example, Dee Dee brought the Daisy Award, a national recognition program to recognize extraordinary nurses at our hospital. And here's Dee Dee with a few words online here to let us know how she feels.
Well, I was born in Roaring Spring and raised in Roaring Spring, and then my husband and I built a house in Hollidaysburg, and we've lived there now since 1989. We have 2 adult children, Jacqueline and Jacob, and they are both married. I truly feel like healthcare or nursing selected me, and that might sound a little corny, but it's true. There were no nurses in my family, like many nurses have nurses in their family. There were no nurses in my family. I never really knew a nurse. I started my career as a graduate nurse at Mercy Hospital, and then I moved from there to home nursing agency. After that, I got into nursing education and actually worked at the Altoona Hospital School of Nursing as faculty for several years. Moved from there then to faculty at Penn State Altoona, and then to my current position, or my position up until November, at UPMC Altoona as Director of Nursing Education. There were three awards that I received while faculty at Penn State, and one of those was the Athleen Steer Teaching Award, and that one really holds a special place in my heart because probably a lot of nurses that are hearing this knew Athleen Steer. Dr. Steer was at Penn State Altoona for many, many years, and she was actually my advisor when I was at Penn State Altoona doing my general education work before moving to University Park for my nursing classes. And so receiving that award meant a lot to me. And my philosophy of patient care is honestly to treat every patient like they're a family member. I have been in that role of caregiver to multiple family members and know that side of it. Think about that patient. Think about if that was your family member, how would you want them to be treated? And I think that's really important. When I received the news that I was receiving the Healthcare Honors Award, honestly, I was so surprised. I was surprised, I was happy, mostly just felt very honored. I, throughout my entire career, have been so proud to be a nurse. And I think it's a fantastic profession. I highly recommend it. You know, you asked me earlier about highlights of my career, and I have to say, this is truly a highlight of my career. To be considered for this, and it is such a great honor to receive the award.
Thank you, Dee Dee. I'll let you have that. We will come to you. So, you're good. There you go, Dee Dee. Congratulations. Thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you.
Chuck, we get a picture which way? This way. We turn this way. Here you go. Yep. Now we're dancing again. Chuck's on the other side. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
You're all good.
Congratulations, Dee Dee. Thank you. Okay, our final Healthcare Honors Award recipient of the evening is Joe Pufka. Joe has recently completed 43 years of service with UPMC Altoona, culminating in 20 years as administrative director of the hospital laboratory. Joe led many changes in the lab, including its computerization. Under Joe's leadership, the lab always achieved all required accreditations from the State National College of American Pathologists, the Accrediting Agency for Clinical Laboratory Sciences, and the Joint Commission. Joe championed the laboratory scientist training program at the hospital, which led many to pursue a career at UPMC Altoona. So on a side note, that program is turning 50 this year. Joe was not part of the first class, I think probably the fifth or sixth. He graduated from it in 1983, and probably the majority of our laboratorians that are in here tonight are alumni of that. So if you're an alumni of that program, give yourself a hand. Give it up. Here's Joe with a few words about his career in receiving this award.
I was born and raised in Altoona. I have lived here all my life. I went to school locally. Of course, I went to McNeill, Bishop Guilfoyle, and went away to college. After graduating from college, I came back to Altoona. When I started out, I worked the night shift as a generalist, so you work in every department: blood bank, chemistry, microbiology, hematology. And then I advanced to become the supervisor of the hematology department, so I supervised that department for several years. And then I moved on to the blood bank supervisor position. So I ran the transfusion service for a number of years. Part of my job then was to become the assistant director of the laboratory, which I did, and then I became the full-time director of the laboratory in January of 2002. And I'll go back to Dr. Eugene Sneff, who was the pathologist for probably a majority of my career, was an outstanding individual and taught me a lot, and he and I would go and do ABB inspections together, and we'd have really long conversations about work and life in general, and I truly enjoyed my time with him. We, in the laboratory, you have to be right 100% of the time. That's why we have to have excellence behind everything that we do. Well, the number one support in my family, without a doubt, is my wife, Patty. She's stuck by my side through all my moves in my career and the stresses that were involved. There were a lot of long hours, weekends. We worked holidays, late at night, and without a doubt, she's my biggest support. We are very blessed. We have 3 children. All of our 3 children are doing well. They're very successful in their careers. Working at the hospital allowed us to provide the funding to educate our children. Jared is a nurse on 5E. My daughter Jordan is a teacher. My oldest son is a state trooper. So I was surprised and happy to receive the Healthcare's Honor Award. I love sports. To me, this is like being inducted into the Professional Hall of Fame. It was such a surprise. It was totally unexpected, and I'm very humble.
Thank you, Joe. We're going to sneak around you guys here. Coming over here. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Good job. I keep forgetting I have a live mic on, so. Joe's been my partner in crime for the last 20 years, so we'll get in here for a picture. Sneak in there, Matt.
Good, guys. Perfect.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Beckstead. So I think I'm done with the Britney Spears mic, so I'm going to move that down because that is massively uncomfortable. Congratulations to this year's Special Award recipient and Healthcare Honors awardees. Each of the people recognized this evening have made substantial and unique contributions to our hospital during their careers. I encourage you to refer to their biographies of each of them in your program book for more information on their careers and their families. I will also be happy to tell stories if anybody's interested. We can do that afterwards. So may I ask for a round of applause to recognize tonight's honorees. Thank you. Before we begin the next segment of the evening, I would like to call your attention to the list of people in the program book who have previously received Healthcare Honorees Award. If you are a past recipient of the Healthcare Honors and you are with us this evening, please stand up so we may recognize you. Thank you for all you have done for UPMC Altoona. I would also like to ask anyone who has received a Guardian Angel, a Daisy Award, a UPMC ACES Award, to please stand and be recognized. A complete list of the 2024 Guardian Angel Awards is included in your program book. So please stand if you've received one of those awards. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Each of these staff members have positively impacted the lives and care experience of hospital patients. We're grateful for their excellent, compassionate care that you provide every day to our patients. Finally, we have many physicians here with us this evening. I would ask that the physicians please stand so we may recognize you for your service to the hospital and to our patients. Each physician is wearing a red rose. Please feel free to thank them personally. So would our physicians, medical staff, please stand up. Thank you, doctors. As you can gather by the large number of people recognized this evening for providing care and leadership in their respective fields, the hospital is blessed with so many wonderful healthcare professionals and a staff who are dedicated to excellent, compassionate care. Thank you for your kind attention. Thank you for not laughing at me. I will now ask Amy Mearkle, our Mistress of Ceremonies, to guide us on a much more exciting part of the evening. Amy, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Let's hear it for Mr. Mike. I was going to introduce him and say he was part of the Magic Mike show, but I thought that might really put him over the edge for the year. So we'll save that for next year. Year 2 at the helm. Well, instead of Magic Mike, we're going to have the Big Bob show. I'm going to ask Bob Strasser to join me on stage now as we get started for our live auction part. But as Bob is joining me, ladies and gentlemen, if those stories, think about all of this year's honorees as you watch their videos, giving their time, their energy, their talents right here for their hometown hospital. Let's give them another round of applause and say thank you for making a difference right here in our hometown. Come on up, Bob. Are you ready to have some fun?
Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. Do you want to?
I am incredibly happy and honored to be here. This is actually my 13th time going back to prior to Altoona Hospital at helping out. And I always look forward to this. This is a great evening and we want to give everyone a chance. We have 6 live auction items that we're going to be auctioning off. You know the rules of the auction. It doesn't matter if you're first, it only matters if you're last and you have the highest bid. We want to take every bid, so make sure you get your hands up in the air, yell at us. If we don't see you, our snowflake spotters are going to be out and around looking for you as well. We are raising funds for our hospital fitness center. So in the School of Nursing auditorium, we've already outfitted the center. This was probably one of the biggest asks that we've gotten every year in our employee satisfaction survey. We need an exercise, we need a gym, we need a fitness center. So luckily, we were able to secure some equipment, thanks to Tom Mara, who had stood up earlier, got a generous donation of 28 pieces of equipment from our friends at Planet Fitness. Our foundation, Tim Balconi, and the folks were able to give a donation for new flooring, and our maintenance folks were able to help us get the room ready. So that's what everything's working for tonight, to help us outfit it with some free weights, maybe gym, showers, locker room, whatever we need, music. We want to do something. This is a great opportunity for our employees to have free access to fitness and to health care. So this time we'll turn it back over to Amy and we'll get things started.
All right. Thank you very, very much, Bob. All right. We're going to do a little practice run, okay? Because people seem to get really nervous when we start. See those numbers on the back of your... Everybody put their book really high in the air. Come on. Let me see them. Let me see them. Shake it. Shake your moneymaker. All right. Thank you. As I've gotten older, my eyesight's going. It's a dim room. We're going to pull up some of the lights tonight. But it is not the Christie's Auction House in New York City. Your pinky raising is not going to work in this room. So I need waving of the books, a yee-haw, a woo-hoo. Any of those will help as well. Our snowflake social spotters are going to be looking out there as well. But we need your help, the snowflake spotters, tonight, so that we do not miss any of tonight's live bidding. A friendly reminder, if you're not feeling up to the live bidding, please just still keep it quiet at your table. Go out and buy some jewelry. Go back there and buy some 50-50 tickets. Go back there and do the raffles for the auction. You can still be raising money and helping all at the same cause. Tonight, our first auction item. You had a chance to taste it for yourself here tonight. The Blair County Convention Center's executive chef, Tom Schilling, is going to present a 5-course elegant dinner for 8 in the privacy of your own home. You determine the dining and the selections with you and your guests, a 5-course dining experience. It'll meet your specific tastes and exceed your wildest expectations. The gratuity and spirits are not included, valued at $1,000. All right. Look at Bob. Chef Bob is here. I think I want Chef Bob to come instead.
All right. You heard what it is. We always are thankful for Chef Tom. So let's get things going. How about $1,000 and get it going and get it started at $1,000? How about $1,000? Now, but to get $1,000 and go. How about $750? $750 now, but to get $750. Doesn't matter where we start. How about $500 and go? We're really low there. $500 now, but I got $500 back here. How about $600 back there behind? I got $500 right there. Oh, they're the same. Okay, well, you can bid against each other. $500 I got. How about $600? I'm on the money at $500. I got $600 right here. Back to you, $700. I got $600 right here. I'm looking for $700. $600 now, but it gets $7. Now, but it gets $700. I got $600. I'm looking for $7. Anyone over here? We got $600. We're looking for $700. $700 I have. Thank you. $700 now, $8. $700 over here. Now, but it give $8. Now, but it give $8. $700 now, $8. $700 now, $8. Yeah, it's $100 a person. I got $700 right here. I'm looking for $800. $700 now, but give $8. Now, but give $8. $700 now, $8. $700 now. I'm looking for $800. $800 I have. New bidder. Thank you. I got $800 over here. You want to go $850? $800 right here. $850 from you. I would thank you. $850. $850 now, but get a 9. I'm in the money right down front at $850. I'm looking for $900. Round it off at $900. $850 now, but I get $900. Now, but I get $900. I got $850 right here, looking for $900. $850 right here. I'm looking for $900. We're below the retail cost. $850 looking for $900 going once. I got $850 looking for $900 going twice. Are we all in and all done? $850 right here. Thank you very much. Your number is $457. So we do have another one if you want it for that same price, for $850. We will do that, not for everybody, but just for you.
As the backup bidder.
The backup bidder has an opportunity. If you want it for $850, you don't have to go higher. You can stay at the same price. Okay. Thank you very much. Back to you, Amy.
All right, let's just announce those numbers, though, so that our folks have it. Our winning bid, 457, 457. And are we taking number 2? You are 514, 514. Those are the winners. And thank you to Chef Tom for throwing in that second dinner. Let's give him a big round of applause. All right, help me out. Take me out to the ball game. Who's ready to see the Altoona Curve? The Altoona Curve presents the throw for the first pitch and a sweet box for 20 guests. Our friends at the Altoona Curve invite you to come out to the ballpark to throw out the first pitch, and 20 of your friends and family can be there in the box seating. 3 parking passes are also included. This will work for April or May 2025 for the first round of home games, a fair market value of $500. Here he is, our favorite baseball Bob.
All right. This is another great and great donation, a great thing to have. So throw out the first pitch in the box. This is awesome. How about $500 and get it started? $500 now, but you get $500. How about $500 and go? $500 now, but you get $500, $400 and start. We're low there, $400. Looking for $400. $400 now, but you get a $400. How about $300 and go? Let's just get it started. $300 I have right back here in the back. Now I'm looking for $350. $350 over here I have. $350, now $400 back there. I got $350 up front. We're looking for $400. I got you on at $350. We're looking for $400. $400 I have, thank you. $450 back here. I got $400 in the back. I'm looking for $450. $400 now, but I get a $450. $400 now, $450. $450 I have, thank you. $500. I got $450 right here in the back, in the middle. I'm looking for $500. $450 now, but I get $500 now, but I get $500. $450 now, $500. I'm on the money at $450. I'm looking for $500. Oh, thank you for yelling. $500 we have, thank you. $500 now, but I get $550. Back to you, sir. $550 I have, now $600. $550 right here, now $600. $600 I have over here. $600 now, I'm looking for $650. New bidder over here at $600. I'm looking for $650. $600 now, but I get $650 now, but I get $650. I got $600 right over here to my right. $650 I have now, thank you. How about $700? $700 I have. I'm at $700 right back here in the middle. I'm looking for $750. $700 now, but I get $750. $700 now, $750. I got $700 back here. I'm looking for $750. Are we all in and all done? I got $700 back here, looking for $750, going once. $700 looking for $750, going twice. Are we all in and all done? $750 right there, sir. Number, is that 367? 367. Thank you, Lou.
367, that is your winning bid there. Thank you so much. Our third item tonight, UPMC Altoona's Chef Richard Robertson is offering a cocktail party for 20. Now, Chef Robertson, is he here tonight? I think he was, there he is, he's waving in the back. Welcome to Altoona from the fine state of Georgia, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. Bulldog fan. All right. So this poor guy just gets a new job and they say to him, hey, you're also going to cook a meal for 20 people. So welcome. We are excited to have you here with us tonight. He will prepare for you and your guests a charcuterie brand beef tenderloin with porcini mushroom, a Burgonnaise, brown butter, grown-up broccoli and cheese sauce, a seasonal salad, vinaigrette, potato, onion, brulee, and a herb compound, cultured butter. I have no idea if I've said any of that right, but it sounds like it's going to be a fun time with Chef Richard Robinson. A meal, a cocktail party for 20. Come on down. Bob, you got some sparkles. I like it.
Yeah. Elegant dining calls for an elegant apron. So Chef Richard, Richard is our new executive chef at the hospital. Richard, if you could stand up, way back in the corner. He wanted to come up and speak, but I told him, that's okay, you don't have to. Thanks, buddy. He's doing a fantastic job at the hospital, and you're gonna love this food for 20 people. This is an awesome, very popular item we always have. All right, how about $1,000 and get it going? I'm looking for $1,000 to start. I'm gonna get $1,000. I'm gonna get $1,000. How about $750? $750 now. I'm gonna get $750. $750 for 20 people. $750 now. I'm gonna get $750. How about $500 and go? $500 and go. How about I get $500? How about I get $500? I got $500 right here. Now $600. $500 right here. Now I'm gonna get $600. $500 now $600. Gotcha. $600 we have in the back. $600 now, but I get $700. I got $600 back here. I'm looking for $700. $600 on the money now, but I get $700. $600 now, $700. I got $600. I'm looking for $700. $700 I have. Thank you. Back to you. $800. $700 over here. I got $800 now. 9. I'd round it off at $900. I got $800 here. I need $900 over here. $800 on the money now, but I get $900. $800 now. $900. $800 now, but I get $900. Now I've been at $900. $800 now, $900. How about $850? $800 now, but I give $850 for 20 people. Okay, thank you. $850 we have. Now $900. I'm on the money at $850 back here. I'm looking for $900. $850 now, but I get $900. $850 now, but I get $900. $850 now, but I get $900. Are we all in and all done? I got $850. I'm looking for $900. $850 now, but I get $900. Going once. $850 now, but I get $900 going twice. And we sold it out right back here, $850. Your number is, you know where he lives.
More importantly, am I invited for the 20? That's how we're gonna get it done. 413. But hold on, Bob, you left me. Bob.
That's right. I apologize.
Bob, don't leave me.
We do have a second, right?
We do have a second.
$850. Does anyone else want the second bidder for $850?
No? No? Oh,
okay.
No. Where was our third? We had a third.
We did have a third bidder. Anyone else for $850? For 20 people.
He's the new chef in town.
He's the newest chef in town. He's spectacular. Anyone else? Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, we're going to make it work. Let's give him a big round of applause and welcome to Blair County, Chef Robinson. Our fourth item for tonight, an escape to Home Waters. Home Waters is a private fly fishing club located along the scenic Little Juniata River and Spruce Creek. You get to enjoy a one-night stay in a luxurious log home, dinner for 2, followed by a guided day of fly fishing, and we are looking forward to this fun. Now, it's valid until March 31st of 2026, so more than a year to use it. It cannot be scheduled April 15th through June 25th or September 15th through the 31st. There are some blackout dates. Again, that information is in your book. Fair market value of over $1,000. I think I've got Bob the fisherman joining me on stage.
Okay. This, I've been there, I've done this, it's awesome. You gotta do this at Home Waters. 5,000? No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's get it started then. This is for Home Waters. How about $1,000 and get it started? I got $1,000. On the money at $1,000 now, but I go $1,100. I'm at $1,000 right there. I need $1,100. $1,100 I have. Now $1,200 back to you. $1,200 I have. Now $1,300. $1,300 I have. Now $1,400 back to you. I got $1,300 back here. How about $1,400? $1,300 back here in the money. I got you. $1,300. I'm looking for $1,400. $1,300. I'm looking for $1,400. $1,300 now. $1,400. $1,300 now, but I get a $1,400 now, but I get $1,400. I got $1,300 overnight stay, fishing. It's awesome. $1,300. I'm looking for $1,400. I got $1,300 right here, looking for $1,400.
There we go.
Yes, we got $1,400. Thank you. $1,400 on the money. Now $1,500 back to you. Thank you. $1,500. Now $1,600. I believe I would. Don't look there. Just say yes. I got $1,500 right there. I'm looking for $1,600. $1,500 on the money now, but I get $1,600. $1,500 now $1,600. $1,500. I'm looking for $1,600. $1,500 now $1,600. Someone elbow her. $1,500 now, but I get $1,600. Are we all in and all done at $1,500? Going once. $1,600 I have. Thank you. $1,600. Now $1,700 back to you, sir. $1,700 I have. Now $1,800. 1,700 now, but give 18. 1,800 I have, now 19. 1,800 up front, now 19. 19 I have. You got to go. You got to round it off at 2,000. I definitely got to do that. 1,900 back here. I'm looking for 2,000. 2,000. I have 2,000. Thank you. 2,000 up front, now 2,100. I got 2,000 now, but I get 2,100. 2,100 I have, now 2,200. 2,100 in the back. I got 2,100, I'm looking for $2,200. 21 now, but at 2,200, going once. I got $2,100, I'm looking for 22, going twice. Are we all in and all done? Sold it out, $2,100. Your number, sir? 338. Is that 8?
338. Let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And I like the strategy of this table of ladies here. You were up in that fishing because you know what's coming next. I'm reading you. The fifth item in tonight's live auction, a 14-karat rose gold, rose cut, black diamond halo pendant. It was on display out at your jewelry box. A big thank you to those fine folks. It has a 2.10 total carat weight. Donated tonight by your jewelry box. A big thank you to Devin and Carrie. And the fair market value, $4,000. $4,000. In case I need to remind anyone, we are less than a month from Valentine's Day. But jewelry always makes a girl feel good, and diamonds are a girl's best friend.
What a wonderful gift. It's the perfect time, right? How about $3,000 and get it started? 3,000, now but to get 3,000, now but to get 3,000 and get it going. $3,000. How about 2,000 and go? I'm not asking too much. 2,000 down, but to get 2,000, that's less than half price. 2,000, 2,000? Couldn't tell. Just waving. You got to be careful. 2,000, now but to get 2,000, now but to get 2,000 and get it started. Do I have 2,000 to go? 2,000 I have. Now 2,500. 2,000 now, but to get 2,500, 2,000 now, 2,500. I talked to a lot of guys before this who said they were anxious to get it. Lou, Mark, it's okay, this is your time. 2,000 now, but to get 2,100. 2,000 now, but to get 2,100. I got 2,000, I'm looking for 2,100. 2,100 I have, now 2,200. I got 2,100 right here, I need 2,200. 2,100 now, but to get 2,100, now but to get 2,100. I got 2,100 I got, now 2,200. 2,200 now. I got 21, I'm looking for 2,200. 21 now, but to get 22, now 21, now 22 I have, now 23. 22 up front, 23 in the back I have, thank you. I got 23 in the back, I'm looking for 24. I got 2,300 over here, 24 I'm looking for. 24 I have. 2,400 now, but I get 24, now I need 25. I got 24 now, but I get 25. 25 I have, thank you, got you 319. 2,500 now, 26. 2,500 now, but I get 26. 25 now, 26. 2,500 now, but I get 26. 25 now, 26. 26 I have in the back, thank you. 26 now, 27, back over here. 27 I have, thank you. Now 28, back to you in the back. Got 27 right here, I'm looking for 2,800. 2,700 right here, now but at 28. 2,800 I have, thank you. 28 now, 29. 2,800 now, but at 29. 28 now, 29. 29 I have, thank you. All right, round it off at 3,000. I got 2,900 right here, I'm looking for 3,000. 3,000 I have, thank you. 3,000 on the money, I'm looking for 3,100. 3,000 now, but get 31. 31 I have, now 32, back to you. 31 up front, I'm looking for 32 in the back. 3,100, I'm looking for 32. 32 I have, now 33. 3,200, I'm looking for 33. Over here, I'm looking for 3,300, I got 3,200. 32 in the back, I'm looking for 3,300. 32 now, but I get 33, 33. 33 I have, now 34, back to you. 34 I have, now 35. I got 34 in the back, I'm looking for 35. 35 I have, now 36. I got 35 up front, I'm looking for 36 in the back. 35, 36 I have, now 37, back to you. 36 in the back, I'm looking for 37. 37 I have, thank you. How about 3,800 in the back? Got 37 up front, I'm looking for 3,800. It's only money. 37 up here, now I'm gonna get 38. 37 up front, I'm looking for 38. 38 I have, thank you. 39. 39 I got, now 4,000. 4,000, thank you. 41, yes. 42, just like checkers, back and forth. 42 I have, 43. 43 I have, 44. I got 43 up here in the front, I'm looking for 44. 44 I have, now 45. 43, 45, now 46. I got 4,500 up front, 46 I have, now 47. 47 I have, now 48. 48 I have, now 49. 49, how about $5,000? Let's go, 5,000, yes, thank you. 5,000, 5,100, now I'm gonna get 52. Now we're rolling, 51, now 52. 5,100, now I'm gonna get 52. 51, now 52. I got 51, 52 I have, now 53. Back to you. 5,100 in the back, I'm looking for 52. I got 5,100, now 52. I wouldn't lose it now, you worked really hard. 51 in the back, now 52. 52 I have. Back to you, 53. 52 up here, I'm looking for 53. 5,200, now I'm gonna get 53. 53 I have, now 54, back to you. 54 I have, now 55. 5,500, 55, now 56. 56, now 57. I got 56 up here, now I'm gonna get 57 back there. 57 I have, now 5,800. 5,800, I got 5,700 back here, 5,800, how about 59? 6,000, thank you very much. 6,000 in the back, how about 6,100? 6,000, now I'm gonna get 6,100. 6,000, now I'm gonna go 61. 6,100, now 62 in the back. I got 61, I'm looking for 62. 62 I have, 63. 63, 64 in the back. 63 up front, I'm looking for 6,400 in the back. 63, now 64, believe I would. 63, now 64. Going once. 6,300, I'm looking for 64 going twice. Are we all in and all done? 6,300 right over here, sir. Your number? 254. Give him a hand.
254. Let's give him a big round of applause. I got nervous and sweaty, and I'm not sure either one of you has been, but congratulations. That is going to be a beautiful necklace around somebody's beautiful chest there. All right, our sixth item. 8 days, 7 nights in Palm Springs, California. Experience the ultimate getaway in the Desert Pearl, located in the Sundance Resort in Palm Springs. This luxurious condo, originally built by the former owner of the Dallas Cowboys, used to be a private retreat for the team's players, sleeping 6 with 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. It offers stunning mountain views and a private backyard with a heated pebble tech pool and a spa. You can enjoy the resort's amenities, including tennis, racquetball, a gym, sauna, and a clubhouse. How impressive is all of that? 8 days, 7 nights in Palm Springs, a market value of $3,500.
Two words, Palm Springs. Do you know how warm it was in Palm Springs today? 70 degrees. Feels good, right? All right, let's get started. How about $3,000 and start me? 3,000, now I'm gonna get 3,000. How about a 3,000 and go? 3,000, how about 2,500 and start? 2,500 I have over here, now 26. I got 2,500 right here, I'm looking for 2,600. 2,500 on the money, 26? Yep. 26, now 27, back to you. I got 2,600 over here, I'm looking for 27. 2,600 and I'm looking for 27. 26 now, but I get 27, 26, 27 I have, now 28. I got 2,700 down front, I'm looking for 28. 2,700, now 28. 2,700, I'm looking for 28. I got $2,700, I'm looking for 2,800. $2,700 down front, I'm looking for 2,800. Palm Springs. 27 now, but I get 27, now 28. I got $2,700, I'm looking for 28. 2,700 now, big to 28. 28 I have in the back, thank you very much. 2,800 back here, over here, 29. 29, thank you. Now 3,000, back to you. I got 2,900 over here, I'm looking for 3,000. 2,900 back here, now I better get 3,000. 2,900 now, I better get 3,000. I'm on the money at 2,900. I'm looking for 3,000. 29 now, I better get 3,000. Now I better get 3,000. 29 now, 3,000. 29 now, I better 3,000. 3,000 I have, thank you. Now 3,100, back to you. I got 3,000 in the back. I'm looking for 3,100 right back here. 3,000 now, I better get 3,100. 3,000 now, 3,100. I got 3,000, I'm looking for 3,100. 3,000 now, I better get 3,100. 3,000 now, I better get 3,100. Are we all in and all done? 3,000 now, I better get 3,100. Going once. 3,000 now, I better get 3,100. Going twice. Are we all in and all done? 3,000 now, 3,100. And we sold it right back here for $3,000. Your number? 626, it looks like.
626. 626. Thank you so much. And enjoy the warm, sunny Palm Springs Resort Condo. Thank you so much for being a part of our live auction tonight. Let's give yourselves a big round of applause for helping us raise that money for the live auction. Now's the time of the night that we do our paddle call. A chance for you, if you maybe didn't win anything that you wanted in the live auction, maybe you've been outbid on the silent auction, here's your chance to make a difference and still make that great donation to the UPMC Altoona Foundation. We're looking to start tonight at a tier of $2,500, and I'm going to bring Bob back to the microphone to talk about the difference that can make.
You know, I just feel like the way it's gone tonight, let's start it a little higher, right? This is an opportunity to give money to help us build out a gym for employee satisfaction, for health. Let's say, anybody want to give $5,000? $5,000. 5,000 I have. Thank you so much, sir. $5,000. Awesome.
You need the number. Repeat the number.
Oh, your number, sir, please. Yeah, take someone else's. That's really good. 536. Thank you very much. Anyone else for 5,000? Anyone else for 5,000? Thank you so much. Our next level is...
Are we going to go back to that one?
No, we're 2,500. Well, we can have multiple 2,500. This amount would fund a multifunctional cable weight machine. $2,500 would do that. So let's see. Paddle call, 2,500. Who wants to go first? $2,500.
Raise them up.
Any takers at 2,500 will help us provide a weight machine, multifunctional for in the gym. $2,500. Anyone? Okay. Our next level is 1,000. Your gift of 1,000 provides a power dip station for shoulder and arm muscle training. Looking for a $1,000 donation. 1,000 I have, thank you. Number 100. 1,000 for number 298. Thank you so much. $1,000. Anyone else for $1,000? Tax deductible, doing a good thing. Donation, $1,000. All right, we'll go to $500. Your gift of $500 provides professional quality free weights and racks for strength training. You're gonna end up looking like me. Okay, maybe not, but a friend of mine once said, do you know anything about real estate? And I said, no. And he said, is this a lot? Okay, anyway. $500. $500 donation. Right back here, your number is, hold it up. 214. Thank you very much for $500. Anyone else $500? Oh, Number 300, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Another $500 gift. Anyone else? For $500. In the back, yes, 626. Thank you very much. 626. Who else for $500? 500? Okay. Our next gift level is $250. A gift of $250 provides a professional grade weight bench. $250. 250. Who starts? 250 I have, thank you, sir. 275. 275. $250. Where else? 250.
Number 407.
407. Thank you very much for 250. Anyone else? Up 106. Thank you very much, Adam. $250. Anyone else? Hold them up high so we can see them. $250. Gotcha. Number 709. Is that it? 709. Thank you. Anyone else for 250? $250. All right. Thank you very much. And now we'll do $100 gifts. So your gift of $100 provides gym mats for yoga and floor work. $100. Who wants to start for $100? $100. 100 I have. Number 166. Thank you. $100 back here. 595. Thank you. And way in the back over here. Oh, wow. 601. Thank you very much. $100. Over here beside you. 513. 513. $100. Anyone else for $100? Okay. Thank you very much for everyone that's donated so far. If you want to give an amount under $100, there is a QR code on the back of your program book or on the fundraisers page or up on the screen. Every gift absolutely matters and is appreciated. So we encourage you to scan the QR code and make a gift. Just so you know, for $50, that would provide a medicine ball for core training strength. For $25, the gift would give foam rollers for stretching and floor training. So remember, use the QR code if you'd like to make a donation. We appreciate everything that you've done. Thank you, everyone, for your bids, your paddle call gifts. You are the ones that truly make a difference. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Mr. Bob. Bob Strasser, thank you so much for your help. Again, QR code right there in your book. It's up on the screen. If you think I'm speaking some foreign language, you're not sure what the QR code is, find the young person at your table and they'll walk you through it. You can make that donation right from your phone tonight. Make that donation, make a difference. Think about this. This is putting our healthcare workers, allowing them to make sure their bodies are stress-free, working out at the hospital, making a difference every single day. So, just a reminder that we want to make sure we've got the basket raffle and the silent auction that'll close in about 15 minutes. So about 9:20. We're going to be closing up the basket raffle, the silent auction, and this is going to be your last opportunity for those 50/50 tickets. Winners for both the silent auction and the raffle items will be posted in just a short time, and then we're going to come up here a little bit later, and we will officially pull tonight's 50/50 winner. Now, we have got a fun party lined up for tonight. Are you guys still ready? Do you have a little party left in you on this Friday night? All right, I'm going to try one more time. Is there a little party left in you on Friday night? Okay, all right. DJ Dr. Dave, DJ Salty Walt. They're going to come up and fill you in on how we are going to keep this party going on a Friday night here at the Blair County Convention Center for the 9th annual Winter Splendor. Please make welcome DJ Dr. Dave and DJ Salty Walt. Let's hear it.
All right, good evening, everyone. Hello, and welcome to, I guess, some of the fun for the evening as well. I'm DJ Dr. Dave. I am the in-house resident DJ at UPMC Altoona. You might be surprised that that's an actual title. I just bestowed it upon myself a second ago. But I want to also welcome my accomplice for this evening, DJ Salty Walt. All right, so for tonight, a couple things I want to show you and I want to talk about silent disco. First of all, you have to get one of these headsets. We have them up at the front. We have hundreds of them, so we have enough for plenty of you. So go ahead and grab a headset. If you do not get a headset, it will be super silent disco. But I want you to know how we do this is there's 3 channels. We're going to be playing music from 50s, 60s, and 70s on the green channel. We're going to do 80s and 90s and 2000s on the red channel. And on the blue channel, I'm going to do today's. So it'll be a journey or a tour through the eras. So hopefully you'll have a good time and you'll enjoy it. So I want to invite you to come up and grab some headsets, and we'll also take down the lights a little bit and we'll change that as well. So grab some headsets from the gentlemen up front and ladies up front, and let's have some fun.
This is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. Watching her, but she's looking at you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear me, let's hear it for our 2 DJs on the stage. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank them for being a part of keeping the dance floor moving. All right, our first drawing tonight is going to be for the over $400 worth of lottery tickets. It is a purple ticket, a big purple ticket. Come on down. Ticket 980432. I love it. That's how we know we have a winner. Come on down. 980432. You get the disco ball and all of those lottery scratch-offs. Let's give her a big round of applause. All right, and our 50-50 for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your generosity. Thank you for making a difference. $690 going home tonight. I'll hold this. It will be a blue ticket. The blue ticket, 606-366. Is that a yoo-hoo or a yoo-hoo? 606-366. Come on down. We're going to get a picture of you and your big wad of cash. 606-366. They're coming. They're coming. Don't give away their money. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for your 9th annual Winter Splendor, making a difference right here for the UPMC Foundation. Let's let our DJs keep you dancing on the floor. Be safe. We'll see you next year. God bless.
Yeah.
Whatgossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. I'm a body boy, plus Maybach. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah.
The mountains high, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike oil. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That